everybody, this is Jolene. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my bathroom here in Santa Monica, California, and welcome to part 4, my last episode breaking down my plant collection for the end of 2018. If you guys have been keeping up with my channel over the past few months, you know I had done a few videos in my bathroom. I will go ahead and link them all down below. I know my first bathroom plant collection tour was a pretty popular video on my channel. I think it might be my #1 most viewed video on my channel. So welcome back to my bathroom. I'm very fortunate to have such a big bathroom with lots of natural lighting. So when I first started bringing plants into the bathroom, when I first moved in here, I was picking and choosing babies that I knew enjoy the humidity. But fast forward, I've been here almost 2 years now. All of the plants currently living in my bathroom now are very drama type of plants or enjoy humidity a lot. So ferns, I know I do have 2 Pelias in here, but for the most part, everything else lives in here because they love humidity and the natural diffused lighting. So stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to be doing my last giveaway for 2018 and I hope you guys enjoy the tour. So I'm gonna go over everything one at a time, but I just kind of want to give you guys a little quick overview of what the space looks like, and I'll sit down on the toilet and talk about every one of them and kind of give you some history on the plant. This particular shelf here is a thrifted shelf that I got from a thrift shop here in Santa Monica. It's missing the bottom shelf, but I don't mind because I have my Dracaena here. And as you can see here, I have my marble moss balls. So all of these plants here live here full time. Sometimes I do take my Dracaena outside to get some natural lighting, but the diffused lighting in here is perfectly fine for them. So this is my first plant I want to talk about. This is my nerve plant. It's still in the nursery planter. I've yet to find a planter that's gonna match this guy. Ideally, I would like to have it in a white planter or even a terracotta. The nerve plant is really finicky with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if it's gonna do better inside of my bathroom, or maybe I'll take it outside and see how it does. But there's diffused lighting in the bathroom, so there's no harsh lighting on this plant. Let me know down in the comments below if you have the nerve plant and where do you keep your plant. And I got this, I want to say, for maybe $3 on sale. On my bathroom sill here is my prize Pelia. You've seen it on numerous videos on my channel and it lives here full time. I do bring it out once in a while on my patio, but for the most part, this is where it lives, in the bathroom. And it's been doing really good. There's tons of babies in here and I've shared this plant so many times on my channel. There's a lot of new growth on the top here, so I know it does well in the bathroom. Even though this does live in my bathroom full time, I like bringing it outside in my patio from time to time. This planter I got from Home Goods, I believe, and it kind of reminds me of a mermaid tail. This is my bathroom sill full time where there's a lot of humidity. Now this plant here is my beautiful rabbit's foot fern. I believe I got this from Pasadena Rose Bowl Flea Market from my favorite vendor. It's still living in its nursery planter. I need to find a terracotta that's the exact same size so that the rabbit feet can go right over the edge of it. But this thing gets full humidity whenever I shower. About having plants in my bathroom is that anytime I do shower, I go ahead and I just kind of just let them in the shower for a few seconds and come out. I hang them up, and then when I shower, they get that nice humidity on them. So that's a little plant tip. If you guys have plants in your bathroom, I like to do that for my plants and they get like a little spa treatment. Here's another prize baby of mine. This is my string of hearts and it is super long. I'm gonna untangle this at some point and propagate from it, but as you can see, it's still doing good. I featured this in a Meet My Plant episode. It's definitely part of my top 10 plants. It's living in a plastic planter just because I'm afraid to have heavy planters on my bathroom sill above me. I don't want it to tip and fall and crack. So this is a plastic nursery planter that it lives full time in, and I love seeing it every time I come into the bathroom. I have a lot of high shelving, so this particular plant lives here, especially because of its length, and it does touch my bathroom floor. Alright guys, so this is my Senecio, and this is my recent acquired Senecio that I got when I went plant shopping with Julie in a Come With Me to Pasadena, her favorite plant nursery. It's a really rad plant nursery, so if you guys are new to my channel or haven't watched it, Come With Me, I highly suggest checking that out. It has an interesting taste in plants, so we got matching plants and I love this. Take a look at this Senecio. I love the shape of it. It's at the nursery. She pictured it hanging next to my string of hearts along the windowsill. So here it is in my bathroom. So Julie, if you're watching this, The plant is living in my windowsill in my bathroom, and it looks so cute next to my string of hearts. Let's go ahead and talk about the last two babies that are up on the windowsill above me. So this is a fern that I've had for a good minute now. I don't remember where I got him. I think I maybe got him in Las Vegas, and he was actually bigger than what he is now, but he got kind of sun damage, so I brought him into my bathroom. He's only been living in my bathroom for 2 weeks now. I just have it in a plastic planter, again, because I'm kind of stressed out about having big heavy planters on this small windowsill above me. The last plant that I want to talk about that's living right above me on the windowsill is my ivy. This is a plant that my grandma got me from Chinatown in Los Angeles. So I'm hoping that it trails down and it'll join the rest of the trailing plants behind me. This is the biggest size planter I would put on the windowsill is the terracotta. Other than that, I'd rather see them in plastic nursery planters. So moving along, I do have my tray behind me. I have my finicky plant. This guy lives here because he has no choice. This is my zebra plant, or what's left of him. All of the leaves have dropped off, and I swear guys, if you have this plant and you don't water it, it'll droop down like this. That's the trending look that I see in plant nurseries that have the zebra plant. This is a very finicky plant. There's a lot of new growth here, but then again, I have to water this plant like every day. Otherwise, it'll droop on me. And when it was living in the patio full time, it would droop on me more than what it would droop on me in the bathroom. So it lives here full time, and I always throw him under the shower really quickly before I get in so that he can get a lot of humidity on him. I have my copper tone Sansevieria cuttings here. So these are 2 small cuttings. I'm propagating it by water, so it's in a little glass propagation. The last plant that's behind me, and this is my newest baby. I guess I have a lot of new babies, guys, but this is my Peperomia ripple, and you'll see in a second I have another one that looks very similar. I will do a side-by-side comparison in a second, but this is a slightly different tone and shade, and it's living in a Daiso Japan planter. So Peperomia ripples are very finicky, and that's why I have them in my bathroom. On the top shelf here is my original Pelia. So this guy was this small, and Kira unboxed him for me when I was in Norway, and I paid about $100 for this baby about 2 years ago. And back then it wasn't a very popular plant as it is right now in the United States, so it's very rare back then, and I didn't care. It was a baby that I wanted in my collection. I'll never get rid of this one. If it ever gives me babies, I'm keeping it. And I love that tall one stem look that's spaced out. So those are the Pelias that I go for versus the short bushy ones. But guys, look at how good it's doing. I think for 2 years worth of growing on me, I think it's doing great. But it's kind of interesting how my propagated baby from my other mother plant is about the same size as this, but I'm not mad at that. Kira and I seen this baby. We thought that it was like a fake baby, and it was dropping leaves in Las Vegas, or here in Santa Monica for sure. And then right here I have just the Scindapsus pixis silver satin pothos cutting in here. It's just propagating. There's some roots in here. I could easily plant it up into dirt, but for now it's just living in a water propagation bottle. Then here is one of my most prized babies. This was my $25 challenge haul from Los Angeles. I still have it in a nursery planter. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to house him. I don't want to kill this guy. And when I picked him up from the nursery, it was already looking rough, but I still wanted it anyway, and I paid about $26 for him. So as you can see, there's a lot of leaf damage on here that came with the plant, but I'm hoping that in time, as you can see, there's one new baby here, and this leaf is pretty new. It'll like find its way into a better living situation. But for now, this is the condition of the plant. Again, this is a rare plant where I live, so I was willing to invest in the amount of money that I did, and I'm hoping when there's more growth, I'll feel better about pruning these leaves off. But for now, they'll stay, and I'll figure out when I come back from Egypt what kind of planter I'm going to put him in. But for now, it's in its original nursery planter. So here is my other Peperomia ripple that lives on the second shelf. As you can see, it's quite similar to the one that I purchased, but again, just a little slightly different. This is a little bit more silvery blue, and this one isn't as silvery blue. But again, it's the same plant. I absolutely love it. This is a pot that I got from Orchards when it was open, and I think I have a handful of them. I love this terracotta style, but in white. But the Peperomia ripples, guys, live best in my bathroom because of the humidity. They're very finicky plants. This is my watermelon Peperomia, or whatever's left of it. As you can see, It's doing better than Kira's. I'm trying to rescue Kira's in my greenhouse. It was a lot fuller when we got it, but for me and where I live and just the situation of the plant, I would love to see it fuller and bigger, but for now, I'm not mad at this. At least it's still perky and still living. So again, this is living in my bathroom because it's a finicky plant. Another arrowhead. So this is my newest arrowhead that my grandma and I got for free. So she got one and I got one. And the other one is living on my plant shelf currently right now in my home. I think arrowheads are super finicky when they're small. The bigger they get, I find that they're a lot easier. If you see my two arrowheads that are living on my bench in my patio, they're doing really good. But originally when I had arrowheads about this small, they weren't doing really good and they died. So I want to say that I'll have better luck this time around because it's a little bit bigger and fuller. I don't know, we'll see. Also, the original arrowheads that I did get in my collection were from Lowe's, so I don't know, maybe it was the vendor, I'm not sure. But I have this here and it's living in my bathroom because it's finicky. This is my Dracaena, and he was a lot fuller, but he's recently thinned out, but I'm not mad at that. This is one of my most prized plants. I talked about him, I think in my top 10 plants perfect for a beginner for 2017. And he's doing good. This planter I got from Home Goods and he lives right alongside of my toilet. I do have him come out from time to time into my patio space, but for the most part he lives here full time and I love being able to give him the humidity and diffuse lighting. And the plant tour with my marble moss balls that live on my bathroom counter sink. I want to say thank you, Grandma, for giving the babies fresh new water. And these are very low maintenance and very fun. If you're a plant collector, plant enthusiast like me, and you don't have the marble moss balls, I highly suggest them. This is a jewelry container that I got from Home Goods, so it's two-tiered, and I love that. So they're like living in a mansion. I think it's super cool. If you watch my unboxing of this, I didn't have a lot of glassware at the time, so I stuffed them in bottles. I'll never do that again. But now they're living in a mansion. Originally, they were living, I think, on my plant shelf or in my kitchen area, but now they've recently acquired real estate on my bathroom counter sink, and it's been living in here for a couple of months. But look at how cute they are. I love them. I have a handful of them, and they just have their own little ecosystem in here. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. The sun is going down. It is about 3:34 p.m. I want to go ahead and talk about the giveaway and the rules. The giveaway rules are always the same for this channel. You have to be subscribed to this channel, ILOVEJEWELYN, my vlog channel, Miss Julin. Leave a comment down below the city, state, country that you live in so I know where you're located. And also let me know how long have you been collecting plants. I'd be kind of interested to see if you guys are newbies or if you guys are veteran plant owners. I think it'd be fun to see that in the comments below. So let me know how long you've been collecting plants. And also be following me on Instagram at _ILOVEJEWELYN. That's my main Instagram account, and my plant Instagram, Planting with Julin, which is where you can go ahead and give me a direct message for any plant orders or merchandise orders. Thumbs up the video, and that's it. All of the rules are going to be in the description box. Go ahead and talk about the last giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away my blue Monstera apron. And I am in love with this print. So I had it in 3 colors. The Tiffany blue sold out. I've been using that on my channel, and I do have a few left of the pink and blue that my grandma made extras of. So if you guys are interested in the aprons, please reach out to me in a direct message. And this is from my fall 2018 line. I will go ahead and pick one winner 10 days from the time this video is uploaded to my main channel. And that is going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the 4-part series of my Santa Monica plant collection tour and seeing where it's at for the end of 2018. Thanks so much for supporting me throughout the years. And if you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I do an upload. I'll see you guys soon. You can find more on my blog at ilovejewelyn.blogspot.com. Happy holidays, happy planting, and I'll see you guys soon. Aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.